Okay, so back where I left off at, I'm now going to do my individual video game review for my Halloween video. And that video game is Castlevania for the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES. And as you can see, I have it emulated on Virtual Console for the Wii because I don't have a cartridge copy of it. I don't have a cartridge version of it. So I'm pretty much stuck with the Virtual Console version of it. But anyway, it's still the same thing. Anyway, game I'll be reviewing is Castlevania for the NES, or the Nintendo Entertainment System. The game was originally released in, I think, 1986 for the Famicom disk system in Japan. I think it might be 86, but I might be a little bit off. I mean, it came out on the NES in 1987. So, yeah. So, but anyway, the game was then released onto the NES, or the Nintendo Entertainment System, in 1987, and the name that it was released in Japan, it's called Akamaju Dracula. While here they called it Castlevania. Akamaju Dracula, that translates to Demon Castle Dracula. But anyway, let's get this game started. Okay. Okay, and as it boots up, you see the Castlevania tile screen. It says press start. Forgot what to tell you about the main story of it is. That's just a demo screen. The story is you're Simon Belmont, and you have to go through Dracula's castle, or pretty much what's called Castlevania. And yes, this takes place in Transylvania back in, I think, the 1600s. And basically, Dracula is terrorizing Transylvania. And Transylvania is a peaceful town, and Dracula tries to terrorize the lovely citizens of the town, and so forth. And Simon Belmont, who is one of the last remaining people in the bloodline of the Belmont family, goes out there to try and destroy Dracula. But anyway, let's get this thing started. This game is pretty much noted for its difficulty. I have beaten it once, but it took me, to tell you the truth, it took me 6 hours to beat because it's just so hard. Okay, let's start it. It shows a little cut scene with Simon Belmont entering the castle gates. Wait, that's kind of weird. Let me reset it. Something went wrong there. There was no music. That's strange. There we go. Come on, can we get past this? I apologize for that. It usually doesn't do that. There we go. Okay, B button is your whip. And where I got that item and my character flash, that's where I can upgrade my whip. And you can upgrade it to two types. You can upgrade it to a small chain whip, and then you can upgrade it to a longer chain whip. Longer chain whip takes more damage, and pretty much you can kill enemies with the distance. And A is jump, but the downfall about the jump is that, like, for example, you just press A while you're standing still, and you try to move left or right, you can't move while you're up in midair. But if you hold right and then you press A to jump, and then you can jump forward. Same thing when you press left and then you jump. You can jump the other direction. But you cannot jump backwards. That's pretty much of a downfall. So pretty much the controls are tight with this game. And what you do in the game is you basically just kill monsters, and most of the monsters come from very famous horror literature, like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and of course Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is one of my favorite books. But other than that, the game is pretty difficult for its time. I mean, and you can duck and use your whip there, but you can't jump. I just got hit by a cougar. You smash candles in order to get items like money, which is basically points, or hearts. Now, something crucial to note about the hearts is, if you see up there on the status screen up at the top, you'll see a little red box with like a dagger thing. That's your special weapon, and pretty much, if you hold up and you press B, you can use your special weapon and so forth. However, the way that goes is that every item except for the stopwatch that you get, and any item you can get, you can pretty much find from killing enemies or busting candles with your whip. But anyway, every item except with the exception of the stopwatch takes 1 heart in order to use. And as you can see right there, I have 32 hearts. The P means how many lives I have. You start with 4 lives, even though that says 3. The red meter right there, that's my HP. The orange meter is the boss's HP, and the time. Strange enough, it can go up to 1,000, but I haven't really seen that. The time limit is right up there. If you run out of time, of course, you lose a life. And it shows stage 1 up there. And pretty much there's 6 areas, and every area is split into 3 stages. So you've got a total of 18 stages. But other than that, I'm rambling onward about this. Let me show you more gameplay here. I'm going to try and make it to the vampire bat if I can. Now that thing right there that I just whiplashed right there, and that cross right there, if you get that, it defeats all enemies on screen. Minor note to anyone who's epileptic, I would suggest you looking away. I don't want to be sued or anything. I care about people who have epilepsy, but once I get this thing, the screen's going to flash, and you might want to look away or just skip ahead this part, okay? For more information on the epilepsy warning, check out Famicom Review Part 2 of my videos. Anyway. Well, it wasn't that bad of a flash. I'm actually surprised. Okay, I've got to hurry here. I'm running out of time with this. I hate YouTube's time limit. That right there that I just got from breaking those secret bricks, that is food. If you get that, you increase your HP. And I just got hit. There's no reason to get that. Okay, if you fall in the water here, the water is poisonous, and you'll drown instantly. You'll instantly die. And yes, there are also secrets, and secrets are worth a whole lot of points. Anyway, let me just come on. You press up and down to go up and down the stairs. I played this game since I was like in 3rd grade, but I was never really good at it. Oh man, I'm running out of time here, folks. Anyway. Yes, I got the axe. The axe is very handy for killing the first boss with. And I'll show you here in a sec. Now that Roman numeral 2 right there, that allows you to throw 2 items at the same time. There's also Roman numeral 3, which triples the amount of items you can throw. See how easy this is? This is just so easy. Yes, I got him. And that orb gives me all my life back and clears that area of evil. Anyway, I'm running out of time here, but that pretty much goes on. My final thoughts about Castlevania. Very good game for the NES. I would definitely pick it up or download it on Virtual Console. My final rating is 4 crosses out of 5. I gotta get going. Stay tuned for the next part because I am Jason and my powers are yet to be determined.